Hey everybody, it's Rico Suave here, and sorry I've been away from the tube for a little bit, but I've been really busy, had a lot of things going on, and been carefully preparing this video for you. This is one of the bigger videos that I'm really excited about coming out. So if you guys have seen my videos previous about the external battery packs, the Anchor solar panel, all these were precursors to what I've been trying to do all this time. That is, make all small electronic devices that I may have off the grid completely, meaning i.e. cell phones, laptops, GoPros, Kindles, iPads, GPSs, any kind of small device that needs to be charged or has batteries, how to keep those critical items that we have. You know, everyone uses a cell phone, most people use laptops, iPads, GoPros, etc. in their everyday life, MP3 players. So how can I make sure that I have I can make the power I need sufficiently, indefinitely? And that's the purpose of this video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did creating it, and stay tuned. So let's look at the components for the system that I have set up. So key fundamental part of this system is going to be my foldable solar panels. So I have 3 of them. I have 2 20-watt X Dragons. Now I really like these. Right here you can see the pouch. This pouch has carabiners in it that come prefabbed, I guess, at the factory for you. So out of the box you get carabiners. You can see the 2 USB right here for output, so you can plug in 2 devices, 2 batteries, 2 whatever, to the solar at any given time. And then you can see the actual solar panel itself. So there's 1, 2 of the X Power 20 watts, and then this one, which many of you are already familiar with if you see my other videos, is going to be my 14-watt Anchor. This is the one that you saw with the seat there. It also has 2 USB outputs. This is the one that you saw when I did the power check video using my USB port of power. Basically, I showed you how I was able to trickle charge even in rainy forecast. So that 54-watt foldable solar panel system is a very fundamental key of making and having this all happen. That's what's going to take that solar energy, that sun, and produce it into free electricity that I can use. Now, with that being said, I think one of the most important portions of that is my external batteries. Why do I say that? I could produce all the power in the world, but if I don't have a way to harness it and keep it and maintain it and store that energy, it doesn't really do a whole lot for me with the system not working. I.e. at nighttime, I can't produce electricity at nighttime. I can't make power at night because there's no sun. So that's where my power comes in. The power that I'm able to store becomes it becomes paramount at that point. So for the external batteries, first one I'm going to show you is my 50,000 milliamp all powers external battery. This thing is great. 50,000 milliamps, tons of power, really good system. Been using it in conjunction with the solar panels. Works flawlessly. No complaints. The next one is another 50,000 milliamp. As you can see right there, light right there. This is just white, but the last one was black. Once again, no problems in conjunction with my solar. This is my Anchor 20,000 watt external battery. Great external battery. Really like it. The only thing is with the input right here, you just have to make sure you get a USB adapter that's going to work for the solar panel. Other than that, it's great. Because like I said before, no complaints. This one works flawlessly with the solar. Next, so that's 20,000 milliamp. Next, I have 2 Goal Zero power packs, battery power packs. Now, what's really great about these is they act not only as an external battery like this, because each battery in here holds 2,500 milliamp hours. So what's really great about that is there's 4 of them, so each one is 10,000, 10,000, giving me a total of 20,000 milliamps. So I can use this as an external battery, as you can see with the USB right there. I can plug my cell phone or I can plug any device that have the USB, plug it via USB and it'll charge. Also, I have the individual batteries, right? Which work great in conjunction with my small electronics that require batteries. AA, AAA, they charge both. This will charge both AA and AAA batteries. This is my Jarman Organ 600, which I'm really excited to be doing a review here for you guys shortly on that, which I'm really excited about. So that's what's great with these. Also, another cool feature, it has a light, which is really good if you're, digging in a bag or, you're trying to look around or something like that. Light helps. Remember, 2 is 1, 1 is 1. Well, this is 3 is 1. So really impressed with these, and these are made for solar, so they work great, work extremely well with the solar. So altogether here, I have, for this system that I have set up, now I have, like I said before, you've seen videos of my dream, and I have other external batteries, but for the battery pack and the system I have set up, just for 100% this system to use in conjunction with the solars to produce all the power that I need is 140,000 milliamp hours. So, I mean, I don't know what your power usages are for your individual needs, but for me, this is more than enough. This is more than plenty. In fact, if I didn't have the solar at all, this would last me days. Under extreme heavy using, it would last me days, no problem. So this system I think I have set up is really good. Been using it for a while now, and I'm very, 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 very pleased with the overall results. Something to keep in mind, depending on how much power you need, you may not need this many. For some of you who just have a cell phone and an iPad or something, you know what, this one battery could be all that you need. Or if you're somebody who's really hardcore into using electricity, gaming, I mean, I don't know what you're going to be using the system for, but if you're going to be using a lot more power, you may look at my system set to be like 140,000 milliamp hours. Psh, I need at least 300,000 milliamp hours, and that's fine. That means all you have to do is expand your solar panels and expand your battery packs, appropriately, or however you decide to do it. This is really just to get you thinking about your needs and what you need them for. So I'm going to put a little link right here, right about now. And so that's going to be showing you just a few devices, how many milliamp hours I use, and on that website, on the bottom portion of it, it's going to have a list of tons of devices, because I can't list them all right here, but it's going to give you a list of tons of devices and how much power is required, how many milliamp hours is required to get them to a full charge. So that'll be good. So this is kind of just a brief introduction to what the components that you're going to see, and then from here I'm going to show you how I have it set up. Just a quick down and dirty how it's set up in my RV and how I'm able to use all the devices and how they're plugged in. Stay with me. Hey everybody, it's Rico Suave, and here you can see my system set up. Got those charging right there, trickle charging. Got my Anchor and my X Power solar panels, and then right over here I have my 2 battery packs being powered by this X Power, and then you can see that the Anchor right there is plugged into that Anchor. So this Anchor right here has one USB device that one USB that's not being utilized, but yeah, right now everything is charging the way it's supposed to be charging. Everything's looking good. Everything's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, yep, that's the system. And this is a down and dirty, is how you can keep all your devices charged no matter what. Everybody, welcome back. So as you saw, that's a quick down and dirty on how I produce all the power I need for my small electronics. So there's a few things I want to hit on, and I don't want to make this really long, but I feel like this is really, really important. In fact, I feel like this is the most important portion of the entire video. Yes, it's cool that we were able to see that we can make all the power we need for small devices absolutely free, not plugged in anything. I think that's great. I think that's awesome. But there's key fundamental portions here that are way, 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 way more important that I want to get into. So before I get into those, I just want to kind of wrap this up right quick, and then I'm going to kind of go into that. So if you guys would bear with me, that'd be awesome. So quick takeaway items from this that I want to get into right quick. As you saw with the power, I know a few people are going to be asking me a few questions, so I'm just kind of want to answer them right quick. Some of you guys are asking, where's your Dream It Power Pack? Well, I keep that power pack in my personal bag, work bag, and it's in the truck, so I have it with me no matter what. I didn't incorporate that into the system, but if I needed to, if things really got nasty and I was stuck here for whatever reason and I had it with me, yes, that would absolutely be going into that last socket, last USB port, and I'd have 10 items, but I don't really include those in the system, just like I don't include all the rechargeable, lithium batteries that I have that I can plug into the Goal Zero solar outlet. I have a bunch more. I could include every single one of those, but I didn't. So yes, I have a lot more than 140,000 milliamp hours of power. But for the system that I'm showing you guys that I've been using exclusively, that's how much power that I'm working with and using, and that's the system I consider this part of the system. Everything extra is just extra, right? So keep that in mind. Another thing I know people are going to be curious to know is, how do I plug my laptop into a USB? Definitely something that I had to look into. If you go to Radio Shack, which I think Radio Shack's going to have business, but there's lots of other electronic stores out there, Best Buy, what have you, Fry's. They have you can get these adapters. So this is going to look familiar to a lot of you guys. You're like, hey, that's what I plug into my computer. Yeah, so you have this, and then it comes with the smaller end, and then they sell, bam, you connect it, and that's the USB. You plug the USB into the battery, you plug the battery into the solar. So, to charge some of your devices, it may take a 5-step system like that, from going from point A to point B. So keep that in mind. Now, with the All Powers external battery pack, the 50,000 milliamp hours that you saw, they both came with. You can plug these. These are just little adapters you can use to plug all sorts of small devices into. So keep that in mind. Like, these are readily available. Like I said, for any electronic store, a Google search, whatever. So the ability to do it is there. The technology exists. So keep that in mind. So that's kind of a brief wrap up of that. Now, some of the bigger, more fundamental things that I really want to put out to you guys is I have a lot of people messaging me, asking me what products I use. Like, hey, what products do you use? What products should I buy? And I'll be honest with you, I don't really feel all that comfortable telling you, oh, go buy this product, it's great. Do I have products that I review that obviously perform and put out? Absolutely. But to say that the product that I use is better than anybody else's product, I just don't know. I just haven't done that much research time. I just don't have the resources to buy every solar panel out there and test it out. So what I recommend doing is what I do. I read the reviews. I take a lot of time and I look at the product that I'm going to get before I get it. I'm not affiliated with any company or any person or anything like that. I'm not affiliated. Nobody pays me to do this. This is based off of my need to be, self-sufficient. Peace of mind. And like I've said before, I've harped on it. So, excuse me for my little rant here, but self-sufficiency is great, but peace of mind is something that can't be bought. You can't just buy it. It has to be forged. Now, I know you're looking back and you're like, well, hey, look, you had to buy all that. Yes, but simply having spending power to buy things doesn't give me peace of mind. Some of the people out there that are the most rich are probably some of the most paranoid people out there. Think about it. At any second, if you have bajillion dollars in the stock market, millions and billions of dollars, any way that could disappear. It could cease to exist. It's the truth. Those people, I feel, don't have peace of mind because there's always have to look over their back. They always have to be precautious over anything. A merger, global economy, terrorist attack, famine, what have you. There could be a bajillion different reasons for why they'd be concerned, but peace of mind is it's forged. It's not something you can buy. It's through knowledge. It's through self-sufficiency. It's knowing you have the ability to do something. And with this, I think the biggest fundamental thing that I want to give to you guys is not so much the fact that, hey, you can, hey, you turn sun into power. It's not that. It's the ability to look and think about your current situation and give yourself that peace of mind. Maybe, this is a bit overkill. I like it. It's small. It's compact. I can take it anywhere with me if I really wanted to, but just the fact that you are looking at this and you're thinking, you know what, a 50,000 milliamp hour external battery, yeah, I could throw that in my car, throw it in my truck. I can power up with my inverter. It's just that thinking process. I can plug in my inverter and I can have it with me no matter what. So if I ever crash down, hey, my cell phone will be probably going longer than me, right? So it's that mentality. It's that ability to look. I'm not saying you need to do this, but if it enabled you to think about your current situation and make yourself better, that's what these videos are for, is to take knowledge that I've received through lots of resources, share it with you, then you can make your best guesstimate, because you know what, we live in the United States of America, and this country is beautiful, this country is great. I love this country to death. But right now, as you're watching this video, there are people that are living with rule without rule of law. There is war, there is famine, there are power outages. Every second of every day that you live, just know somewhere else in the world, people are going through these issues. Now, I'm not saying you'll ever go through them or I'll ever go through them. You know, I hope I don't have to go through a time where I'm solely dependent on this thing. But what it really comes down to it is, you can say and you can call people fearmongers, you can do whatever you want to do, but the reality is somebody out there doesn't have power, and they wish they did. Whether they're in this country or they're in another country, we live in a world, and we are humanity. So somebody out there wishes they had power, or the ability to at least make it, or the knowledge on how to convert what they have into power that they need. So that's really what the whole purpose of these videos, just to get people thinking and get you thinking, to realize, wow, what can I do? What little steps can I take to give myself a little bit more peace of mind? Because let's be honest, peace of mind is the best thing in the entire world. I love peace of mind almost as much as I love naps. But actually, they go hand in hand. You can't really take a nap, you don't have peace of mind, right? Anyways, that's enough of the rant. I really hope you liked the video. I really hope you like some of the other stuff that's coming down the pipeline here. And hope you guys stay with me. If you like the video, please like the video, comment, ask me a ton of questions, make a comment, personal message me, whatever. If you really liked it, subscribe and see all the new stuff that's going to be coming down. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, long live the Republic.